This is Dr. Mommy Budgets coming back to you again as with another video. I am here to do my week 3 budget recap video. Today is Friday, March the 20th, 2020. And yeah, I am here to go through what I project to do with my money for this upcoming week. Now, there have been a few changes, and I will make note of those changes as we go through this budget projection together. So, if you are interested in this sort of content, then please stick around for the rest of this video. Okay guys, as you can see, we are back with our handy dandy tablet in view, and we're going to dive right into our week 3 budget projection. And as always, I love to leave some little tidbits of helpful information. Remember, based on the times we are in, please wash your hands and do not touch your face, because I have been told and have read via the CDC information that these are ways that we can spread this virus. So it is a serious matter, guys. So we need to be aware. Do we need to panic? No, but you need to keep your eyes and ears open for information that's developing by the minute. So without further ado, let's dive right into our budget. If you recall, in my intro, I said that there are going to be a few changes, and one of the changes is my mortgage. So the primary mortgage is going to drop to $291.34. Okay, I did not write that correctly, but we will keep it moving. So $291.34 is what I will set aside out of this week's pay. I'm not sure if it will actually, if you're new, then you would not know. But for those who've been rocking and rolling with me for a minute, this used to be $306. So they did lower my mortgage payment. Well, what happened was I was over in my escrow account by like 70 or defaulted in my escrow account of about $78. I went on to pay that off, and when I did that, it dropped my mortgage amount down by like $45 a month. So I'm glad to know that. So basically, that money will be moved to another category, and you will see that going forward. So let's keep going. All right, the next expense for this week is the HOA, where I set aside $6.60. Next, we have the auto insurance, which is $93.50. We have the life insurance coming in at $21. We have the Hulu account, which is $5.99. And guys, just for the record, I really don't even watch Hulu much, but the children say that they watch it. I'm not sure if there's a way I can go into their Hulu website and see what the watch minutes are, or whatever the case may be. But if it's really left up to me, I feel like I'm just paying for this service and not using it. But I don't know. We may have to revisit this amount here. I know it's not a lot, but if you start to add 60 times 12 months, then you're up to like $72 a month. A year. So that is some money that could be used somewhere else, but we will see. Next, we have the student loan payment. And and I'm not sure if you guys have been listening, that's going to be $96.75. They're talking about not or stopping the interest on the student loan payments during this time for 6 months. And also something about the mortgage where they're going to do something for 6 months with it also. So I'm definitely listening out for those two debts because those are the only two debts I have left in my life, guys. Next, we have my daughter car fund where I actually send $20.50 to her account. They are out of school, so she's probably not going to be doing a lot of driving here or there for gas and that kind of thing. But just to keep with routine, I still put that money over there. Then we have our household expenses, which is $194 that I take out of my bills checking account in cash because I satisfy about 10 different categories with this money: groceries, auto gas, hair, school supplies, toiletries, whatever, blow money, eating out, whatever. I do that with cash, and I keep it in the index card system inside my wallet. Next, we have the children's savings account. That total is $28.50. That's an auto draft from my account to theirs, where I just, it's not a lot because I am still paying off debt, but it is, just kind of like that comfort or security in knowing that I am trying to set aside something for them for their future, some amount of money for them for their future. And believe it or not, guys, that's all the expenses for this week. So, oh no, hold on. We have one more. We do have a number 10. I forgot. I skipped it so I can go back up. Now, what I'm going to start doing is labeling the extra money because I did pay off the second mortgage. So this money will be moved to another category, which is $271.27 for this week. And like I said in a previous video, I don't know if I want to start paying on my mortgage, paying it more aggressively, or my student loan payments. So one of the two is going to be the next debt that I am going to tackle after this corona scare is over. So for now, I'm just putting money to the side, guys, until, we get through this, because you just never know what is going to happen. So it makes no sense for me to be paying my extra money out toward debt when I may need that cash in hand. All right, so this total is going to be $1,003.20. That is our total. Okay, so based on the amount of monies that are left in this account per week, we are going to have an overage. And let me get to my calculator so I can actually see what that is. 1003. So that is 208. All right, something. I don't know, guys. I might have to go back through my my budget altogether to see, because for some reason this hasn't been calculating or coming up right. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I've done wrong. So bear with me here. Let me go back into my calculator. 1003 plus 119. So that's 1122. And see, that would not be correct either. So, I'm gonna have to figure it out, guys. I know I did get an increase. So that's one thing I'm going to have to do. So I'll have all these numbers back together for week 4 because the amount of the mortgage, I should have left it broken down. Remember, I have this sheet here, guys, where I got week 1, 2, and 3, and 4 in my phone. I should have left the numbers broken down because I know with this debt, it includes the amount that I used to pay to the second mortgage, which is about $239.61, and then the extra money that's deducted from this $291. Remember, it used to be $306, so I think that's like another $14, something like that. And then there's another like $17 that was added where I didn't have any other place to put the rest of my monies from my raise that I got for this year, so I decided to dump it into this debt category here. Let's see what those numbers come up to. 239 plus 14 plus 17. Yeah, so it is something like that. I think it was this may have been 1450 or something like that. But yeah, so that's where this amount is coming from. However, that amount, like I said, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's go on for the sake of this video and get all of our debts and everything taken care of. So right now, based on the numbers that we have here, excluding this $17, remember, because that was the amount that was added. So the only thing I did with the $1,450 was moved it from this mortgage to this debt line. So that should be the same. So that's probably where I'm having the mix up at, but let's see. Let's do it real quick. We're doing our budget, and that's what we're here for. I'm going to add up all of these amounts here real quick to see what my weekly expenses will come to going forward, since I'm making the changes of moving monies and increasing the amount because of the raise. Let's see what we're getting. 194 and the 2850. And then this amount should be 239.61. Yeah, plus, so see, that isn't even this total number here, plus the 14, plus the 1450. Okay, so that's really 1066.29. Then go on and add that 17. I guess we can go on and change it here. Okay, so this total comes out to be, let's change it. We can do it while we are here. 1083.29. That's our new total. And let's see, we subtract that from the amount that I typically like to keep in this account. So we're left with 127.71. 127.71, and I like to keep a cushion. Well, let's put that down here. The overage is 127.71. That's our overage. And remember, I like keeping a cushion of 26.15 in this account, just for any unexpected expenses, pretty much. So the overage amount now is 101.56, and that is the amount, since it is the overage, that we will put away in the bills savings account. Okay, so that's where we are for now. Stay with me. I'm kind of glad we're walking through this. So now, from there, we have our put away amount based on all of our expenses here. Step number 2 is to go back and put a PA besides any debts that I will not be satisfying in week 3. Okay, so we will have a PA beside the mortgage. We will put a PA beside the homeowners association fee, the auto insurance we are paying this week, life insurance gets a PA, Hulu is paid, the student loan gets a PA, and that's it. So, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with this 271. Actually, I already mentioned that I'm not going to be paying extra toward debt, so I'm just going to stock that away in my emergency fund. All right, so what we'll do is we'll put our pink circle outline around those items. That's second step. The third step is to go through and add up all of the put away amounts to get our total. And let's just do that because I've got a feeling this number is now going to be different since we're making edits to the account or the weekly budget. $291.34 plus the $660 plus the $21 for the insurance and plus the $96.75 for the student loan. So this total here is going to be $415.69. Okay, so stay with me. So at this particular time, we have 2 items that we need to put away in the bill savings account. So we need to add those 2 items together. That's going to be your $415.69 plus your $101.56. Let's add those 2 together. That gives me a total of $517.25. Okay, so that is your put away into bills savings account technically. And I say that because we're not really going to move that amount into that account because we have a debt that we need to pay this week, and I'll show you why. So now, from there, we're going to go back through up here and put the purple triangle by all those items that we are going to pay this week. So basically, the rest of the items will be active items that I will pay for this week, except the last one, and I'm just going to put a little note right here that says put in emergency fund. Okay, so let's put our purple triangle beside all the debts or expenses that we will satisfy this week. All right, now out of those items, the auto insurance typically does draft out of my account automatically on the 3rd week of the month, which we are in week 3 projection. So that total is $374. That's the total amount for your auto insurance. Now remember, I only set aside $93.50 out of this week's pay. So if we subtract that $93.50 out of this week's pay, let's do that. Oops. Since we're here, $374 minus $93.50. That's going to leave us with $280.50 that I need to pull out of the bills savings account. Okay? So that's another action that I'm going to have to do to help me satisfy this debt for this week. This auto insurance is a debt that I will be taking care of this week. So there you have it. Now, if you go back and look at this entire sheet, you see that I need to pull out a certain amount and I'm going to put away a certain amount. So we need to subtract these two items. So let's subtract the $517.25 minus the $280.50. And remember, the answer will take on the function of the larger number, which will be that 517. So let's subtract that 517.25 minus 280.50 leaves us with a total of 236.75, and we're going to do the action of the larger number. The larger number was put away. So this is the total amount that we will put away in the bills savings account for this week. I truly hope you guys are able to follow me, and like I keep telling you in all my videos, please do not hesitate to ask questions about this method, because I know it can be a little tedious because of the different steps I go through, but this has worked for me for years. I love the strategy, and yeah, so with the changes that I've made to my my budget for the foreseeable future, my numbers may be a little bit off, but I'm gonna double check everything to make sure everything came out correctly. So this is all I have for this video, guys. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hello everyone. I had to jump back on here real quick because I did go on and rectify my budget to make sure everything was correct. All right. Let me show you where the changes took place. The changes are here, where we actually have the 101.56. I thought that was the put away amount. No, it's not. My new total, since I have the raise that I like to keep in this bills account, is $12.28. If we subtract the total number of expenses, which is $10.29.45 from that, then we get an overage of $198.55. Okay, I like to leave the cushion of $26.15 in the account, which brings our put away amount to $172.40 technically. Now the PA amount stays the same because those debts do stay the same. So we have a two put away amounts, $415.69 and the $172.40, that we need to add together. So we got the $415.69, the $172.40. I have the green lines under the new numbers. That gives us a total of $588.09, which is the put away amount technically. We take that $588.09, subtract it from the $280.50 that we need to help us satisfy the insurance amount, and we get a new total of $307.59 that we need to put away in the bill savings account. So I just wanted to come back on here, get that clarified. I know going forward, I'm going to have to do this change to each one of my weekly budgets, which is fine with me, but I just want to hop on here and do that. So this is Amanda, also known as Dr. Mommy Budgets, coming back to you just to clarify and show you a screenshot of the changes I made. I will see you in the next video. Peace.